Yes, you read that title right. I just completed over 20 cruises this last year, mainly in balcony cabins, and I was able to do this for an astounding 75% off. And I'm going to now share with you how I did that utilizing cruise line casino comps. I basically lived at sea 50% of the time this last year, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, how much it cost, and how you can do it too, even if you're not a high roller. Hi everyone, I'm Tracy. I just recently retired from 30 years of corporate finance so that I could pursue my passion for cruising. Even before I retired, I was already getting offers from the cruise lines for free cabins. So I decided after I retired, I'm going to go all in and really see just how much I can cruise for a free cabin each year. And like I said, I've been able to basically live at sea 50% of the time. So in this video, I'm going to share how I booked the 20 cabins for a fraction of the cost. And then I'm going to share real numbers on what I paid for the cruising, for airfare, hotels, excursions, dining, give you full transparency on that. And then finally, share how you can do this too without being a big player. So, hope this helps. So let's get into those numbers. In this spreadsheet, you're going to see where in the first two columns, how much I actually paid per month and annually for each of the expense types. And then in the third column, you're going to see how much that what the difference would have been if I would have paid the regular rate. So without those cruise comps, it was a huge difference. Over the last 12 months, I completed 20 cruises, 155 nights at sea, and I had 30 additional days of pre and post travel, making the most of air and hotel loyalty programs for additional discounts. My total out-of-pocket cost for the entire year was just under $18,000. That's less than $1,500 per month for essentially living on vacation half the year. If I had paid full price for those, it would have been $76,000. That's a 76% discount, or over $58,000 saved. On average, I paid $882 per trip, which is compared to about $3,800 at regular rates. So here's how it works. Every cruise that I went on was comped, meaning that the cruise line covered the fare completely. All I paid was port taxes and fees. There was often a $200 deposit, but they gave that back to me on onboard credit, so I didn't even count those in my numbers since they fully offset. I cruised on all 8 of the major cruise lines, with most of the trips being on Carnival and Royal Caribbean. All 20 of the cruises, except for one, were in balconies. The one that I didn't use a balcony, that was on Celebrity, and that's because I really wanted to try this unique shaped ocean view cabin that they had. So now you might be wondering, how much did you actually spend in the casino to get these free cruises? So I wanted to share with you my method. So I budget $100 per day when I go on a cruise to play in the casino. And what I do is I play that $100, and all my winnings, I just basically recycle again and again to help build points. So on those times when I do get a big win, I just play a little bit more to really build up my points so that hopefully I can get that balcony comp offer. I will be completely transparent with you. I do not win every time. Sometimes I do donate my money, but the key is to set a budget and stick with that. So I guarantee that the times that I donated, they do not come close to offsetting the $58,000 in cruise savings that I got. So how you do it is you mainly do it through the slot play. It is hard to get comps on the table games just because it's harder to rate them. When you're playing slots, the cruise lines are able to tell how much time that you're on the machines, as well as how much you've played, so that way they can better rate you and send you offers. Because with slots, you tag in with your cruise card. The key with them is consistency. So you want to play a little bit each day. So after dinner or the show, swing by the casino and play a little bit. Remember to stay within your budget though, and never gamble more than you can afford to cruise or afford to lose. So the key is you got to think of it as entertainment with the potential perk of cruise discounts. So using this strategy though, I do think you'll be able to see similar results that I have, and the key is to get on the mailing list with the cruise casino programs. If you've only cruised one cruise line, you can take your offers from that cruise line and you can get it matched with the other cruise lines. I know Carnival, Royal, MSC, Virgin, and Princess all have casino matching programs where you just send them what your offers are with one cruise line and they'll match it for a similar free cabin. Another great site is URComped, and similar thing, you send them in the offers that you've gotten so far, and they use that to match you up with free cabins on other cruise lines. And you can do this all without breaking the bank. So this strategy just might be your golden ticket to cruising like I have at 75% off for the last year. Again, I've already finished 20 cruises. I already have 21 booked for this coming year. So I plan to do yet another year of living at sea at least 50% of the time. And I'll be honest, I am enjoying every minute of my early retirement. So please be sure to subscribe to my brand new channel and hit the notification bell and like button. And that way, if you like this content, you'll be notified when I publish more cruise tips and tricks and insights. And hope you enjoyed it, and see you on the high seas.